What's going on, guys? This is Panther, and welcome to episode 1 of my new playthrough of Life in the Woods Renaissance. Now, this is such a cool mod pack. It's really everything I want in modded Minecraft. It doesn't have any tech mods or magic mods, it just makes this amazing, beautiful world that's super alive. It's got like fish and birds and bugs, and it makes all these awesome structures appear in the world, and it just creates this like awesome environment for you to play in. And it's really exploration heavy, so we're going to be doing a lot of that in the series, but we're also going to be doing a lot of building and redstone, and it enhances all of those things. So we're going to delete this awesome titled world that I created for no reason, and what should we call it? Well, the mod pack's called Life in the Woods, so how about we call the world, the woods? Yeah, why not? We definitely want the world type to be biomes of plenty, and I think we want to keep all of this the same. Let's see, for the seed, let's just leave it blank. I don't have a good seed. Alright, so, yeah. This is just, I'm so excited for this, guys. This is gonna be awesome. So, if you've never seen gameplay for this mod pack before, you're gonna be in for a surprise, because it looks nothing like normal Minecraft. And, yeah, it's pretty great. Alright, we are in a pretty graphics-intensive area. Whenever there's a whole bunch of trees, it causes problems, but yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it just looks amazing. And it's probably going to be a little laggy starting out. It sometimes is, especially if we're in a biome like this. But that's okay. My computer can handle it, and we'll figure it out. Oh wait, there's actually one thing I need to do really fast, though. Okay, sorry about that. I just went and flew around the world a little bit so I could load it out so that it's not as laggy. And I also went into creative because I installed one mod besides all of the mods that are in the pack, and that is the Spice of Life. And normally with this mod, you're supposed to spawn with this food journal, which basically keeps track of all of the food that you have eaten. And I know that you can set it up so you spawn with items, but I just decided to go into creative just this one time so I could give it to me. And that seems reasonable to me, so yeah, anyway, another thing I want to do is make sure I'm in hard difficulty, which I am. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, in the early game, the most important thing for us to do is to gather food, because the hunger is pretty much completely overhauled in this game. So, basically you get really hungry really fast, and just, like, you can't just find the nearest cow and kill a few of them and be set for food for a while. Because cows give you, like, one thing of hunger back. Believe it or not, it's not super great. So, in the early game, what I would recommend is just walking around and finding as many berry bushes as you can. And, or not just berry bushes, you can get all these different kinds of gardens, like vegetable gardens and mushroom gardens, and they have a huge variety of food, and if you get a bunch of them, then you should be decent in the early game. So we're going to try to do that, and our short-term goals is going to be to get some decent food and find a good place to set up a little farm, and like a good starting area. Because I definitely want to do a whole lot of exploration in this world, but we're gonna need a good place to get set up first. So, I usually feel really bad about leaving trees like this, but there aren't any small trees near me, and we need wood, so I guess that means we've got to do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get a crafting table going, and I'm not getting any achievements. I still haven't gotten wood. Why is that? Maybe it doesn't count the fir logs as wood. Is there like any kind of normal wood I can get? Because I like my achievements. It doesn't look like it. That's okay. We'll get the achievements later. No big deal. Okay, so I guess the next thing we need to do is just get some basic tools. So I'm gonna go and do that. Basic tools acquired. I just went and got a pickaxe, a sword, an axe, a shovel, and a furnace. And also, we're getting away from this biome temporarily. We might go back and check it out later, but it was really rough on the frames, so this will definitely be better. It was just all of those ginormous trees and all that really wasn't great for my frame rate. So we'll come back to it in a little bit. It's no big deal. But yeah, I just want to gather some food and find a decent area to get set up in. So this biome here isn't very nice. It's a marsh biome. No one really likes marsh biomes. I don't anyway. If you like marsh biomes, I'm sorry. But yeah, looks like here's some different types of trees. This is a really weird tree. It didn't have any bottom. But alright, we finally got getting wood, so that's great. Let's see. This area over here looks cool. I don't know what that is. I kind of want to get through this biome though. And I definitely want to find some food. Ooh. Okay, there's a cave here. That's great. I also got a few torches, so I guess we can poke our head in here. Don't want to go too far, but there is some coal here. I would like to get some iron if I possibly can. Doesn't look like it goes that deep, though. I definitely want to collect all this coal, though. Alright, this is a problem. I haven't found any food at all, and it's already nighttime, and this is just really bad. So I did find the entrance to a cave, so we're gonna hop in there if I can find it. This is bad. It's really dark now. Ooh, is this food? Ooh, yes, that was a little thing of food. But we really need to get underground as soon as possible. Where was that cave? I can't find it now. Oh, here it is. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, let's get underground and... Alright, good stuff. Get away from the outside. So, yeah, we definitely have to be really careful here. Because I'm sure as hell not trying to die on episode 1. But it looks like this is decently safe. Also, my frames are getting slightly better now that I'm not by all those trees. So, I know there's some iron there. It'll be there for us. It's not going anywhere. Oh, hey, Mr. Creeper. How you doing, sir? Having a nice day? I'm having an excellent day. Thanks for asking. Oh, sorry you had to kill yourself there. That was unfortunate. Alright, so, yeah, let's see, what food did we get? I got a bone fossil, a singular soybean, a bell pepper, and a chili pepper. Let's see, can we make a salad? I know we can make a salad. What do we need for salads? Need some carrots and stuff, and a potato. There's gotta be something we can make, though, with all of this different stuff. Maybe not, though. We don't have that many different types of veggies. But I feel like there's gotta be some kind of salad, right? Maybe? A mixed salad, maybe. Nope, that needs salad dressing, which needs, vegetable oil or cooking oil. Okay, yeah, so this is a really intense food mod. Like, it adds a whole bunch of different variety of foods you can eat, which is great, of course, don't get me wrong, but it makes it pretty complicated. And eating all that did pretty much nothing. I would have definitely liked to have found an animal or something. So, Yeah, I know that if your hunger reaches 0, you die instantly, and if it goes below 3, you start getting slowness and mining fatigue. So not great stuff, guys, not great at all. And I'm definitely not doing too good on health. Nor have I found a lot of food in this area. So I might just have to chill here and not really move around that much. This is not a good place to be at night. That big open area. So I think I'm just gonna mine some iron and hopefully not get too hungry before morning when we can get out. Alright, it's finally morning. And how have you guys been? Cause I've been just slowly starving to death in the past few minutes, and it's going great. As you can see, I've got slowness and mining fatigue. And basically, if I don't find some food, I'm gonna die. And that's pretty unfortunate, because I'm in this biome with no food around. So I need to find any source of food right now. I haven't seen a single animal or anything. And it's been rough, guys. It's been rough. So, oh, there's also a skeleton there. And if he sees us and starts shooting at us, there's pretty much nothing we can do. So, so yeah, this is rough. We're down to 1.5 hearts. And if we don't get food soon, we're literally going to die. So, we can't let that happen. There's gotta be some food around. I just don't see it. So I'm going up here. Hopefully, we're on our last hunger thing. Literally starving. I don't see any food around. Like, if there's some mushrooms, we could cook it. But I don't see anything. I also cooked up some iron and completely forgot about it. So if we survive this, we can... Oh, it's a pig! It's a pig, guys! Oh, can we get it in time? Oh, hey, bud. How you doing? I need to kill you. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, this is so good. Wait. Oh, you can't salt pig. You can only salt, steak. That's okay, though. We'll eat it raw. We'll eat it raw. That is okay. We haven't died yet, so that's a start. Ooh, are there mushrooms up here? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, there's lots of food up here. Let's see, we're gonna take care of this. We're gonna get these mushrooms so we can cook them up or make some soup. Either one. Also, there's a chicken up there, so that's good as well. And some more pigs. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. We almost weren't, though. That was pretty close. So, let's see. I want to cook up the rest of this, this pig. So, I'm gonna gather these mushrooms here and, cook up the steak and the chicken and not die. So, that was really close, guys. That was really close. Okay, I'm not dead. I've managed to cook my food, and it's raining out, and that's fun. I don't think it's nighttime. If it is, we're gonna have to dip. But I managed to cook up some mushrooms and cook up all that food, and while it saved me from not dying, I've pretty much eaten all of it, and it filled up about half of my health. So, food is definitely a huge issue, but I want to really take a few minutes to just explore and find a decent place to get my first initial farm set up. I don't just want to put it down anywhere. I kind of want to find a nice spot for it. And I think it's still daytime. I'm not 100% sure. I assume it'll get slightly darker in the night, but I'm still on the I'm on the lookout for food and cool locations. Looks like there's another cave in there. I'll remember where these are, hopefully, or at least try to, so when the night comes I can do some caving. But these mushrooms are good, but because of the Spice of Life mod, I'm gonna have to eat more than that and find a few more sources of food. So I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be extremely difficult, and that's the reason that the Spice of Life wasn't included in the original mod pack, because in some biomes there just aren't a whole lot of different types of food. But we'll make do, we'll keep going, and We'll figure it out. It's no big deal. There were some berry bushes, so we can make some, we can eat some berries, and it'll all be good. So, ooh, ouch, something got me. Something pricked me a little bit. So it looks like we're in a kind of dead biome right now, which isn't really what I'm looking for. Ooh, but there are cows here, and cows are definitely a good thing. Let's see, let's get all the cows. Gonna kill these. We can get some salted beef, which is a really good thing. Looks like I can't pick it up though because my stupid inventory is full. That's another problem early game, is inventory space is a pretty big problem. Also the weather sounds just stopped working, or aren't playing for whatever reason. So that's interesting. Ooh, persimmon. Can we eat this? We can. Okay. I'm not quite sure what this is, but it's food, and food is a very good thing. And I can now see the sun setting, so let's see. We'll kill all these cows and then get underground. But this is definitely a good thing, even if we can't eat all of them in one sitting. Cows are a very good thing. We can get dried beef, we can get steak, so we'll probably get a mix of those things to start off with. And also we need the leather. We definitely need some leather as well. So, alright, it's getting dark and I'm starving again. Don't you hate it when you've just been going along and you just suddenly start starving? Happens all the time, right? Yeah, me too. Alright, and sorry for it being dark. I hope that torch fixed it. But yeah, alright, so there are a few things I want to make now that I have leather. So I'm gonna get some food going for sure, but I also want to make a backpack and this atlas as well. It's called the Ancient Atlas, I think. Ooh, this is jungle wood. That's a good thing to have. I already have a crafting table, so I'm not gonna make another one of those. I do that all the time though, you know, just make like 5 crafting tables. But let's see, if I can get a chest, that would be nice. Alright, so I'm gonna throw some of this crap in here. Alright, so what should we make to eat? Let's see. I have some raw beef. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make half of it beef jerky and the other half steak. So beef jerky is slightly better than steak, but because of the diminishing returns, we can only eat that every so often. So, like, I ate it once, and now the nutritional value is only 77% of what it originally was. So, and like for these mushrooms, okay, I haven't eaten the mushrooms recently, so I can eat the one, but now the nutritional value is only 69%. And I think, like, steak has a bigger, like, steak hits a bigger hit of the nutritional value than, like, mushrooms do. So I can eat more mushrooms before it starts not being super effective than if I eat steak. At least that's my understanding of it. So the point is we have to eat a whole bunch of different foods, and this food journal will tell you what you have eaten recently, so it helps you keep track of that. So like I got the mushrooms and the jerky, the persimmon, all that stuff. Okay, so something I want to make is let's see, a lunchbox. Okay, but that needs iron. So the lunchbox is really good because it gives you a bunch of random foods. So if you just stock up the lunchbox, then you won't get the diminishing returns because it'll give you a different food item. But the other thing I want is called the Atlas, the Antique Atlas. And to make it, you need a compass and a book. Okay, and a compass needs redstone, which I don't have, so it looks like we can't make that quite yet either. But basically, that atlas is going to be a mini-map and a book, kind of. It's like the way that this mod pack does mini-mapping, which I think it's a really creative and interesting way to do it. So, like right now, I haven't eaten the steak, but even so, look at how little that did. And now I'm only going to get 85% nutritional value out of that steak. So, That's definitely rough, but it's alright, we'll make do. So let's see, we can make a whole bunch of different recipes with this persimmon. If we get a bunch and some string, we can make bait. Oh, that's good. So we can make some bait with that. Because you can put like fish traps and animal traps, so I assume that that would bait one of those. And I definitely want to get all that set up in the future. So you can also make some fruit punch if you have sugar or honey. Or a fruit smoothie if you have snowballs. Interesting. Oh, you can also just make juice. Okay, so that's the next thing I want to do for sure. I want to put some stone in here. And I also hear some bad stuff coming. So while that stone's cooking, I want to make a backpack. So I know I'm kind of making a whole bunch of stuff here, but this backpack is going to be super useful because it's basically a mobile chest. So you can take this with you, and it holds all of these inventory spaces of items. So I can basically unload this chest and put all of this stuff in my backpack and carry it around with me. So that's super convenient and will definitely be really useful. Let's see, I think I can make some mushroom soup with toadstools maybe? Or I thought so at least. Okay, maybe not. But I can definitely make some normal mushroom soup as well. And I need all of the food sources I can get, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig into that. And now that the stone's done, what I'm going to make is a juicer. So I'm gonna get this pressure plate and get some Electro-Light on top of it, and we have a juicer. Now these are really cool. So I think I have some stuff in my backpack. Let's see. Yeah, like this blackberry and this persimmon. So basically what you do is you put the juicer and like this blackberry, and it'll give you blackberry juice. Now, blackberry juice is more nutritious than just the normal blackberries. So basically that juicer is just a really good way to make more out of your berries. Okay, let's see. I think it's stone night time. Yeah, it is. Oh, there's a spider here. We can say hi to that. You don't want to say hi, buddy? Aw, come on. I'm gonna say hi to you then. Hey, buddy. Didn't drop anything. Okay, there's some bad stuff. We should close this up. Alright, so I guess, oh, sorry, it's really dark here. I know you guys can't see anything. There we go. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna collect some stone until daytime, and hopefully I'll find some iron and or coal on the way. But I'm just gonna do this till the sun rises, so yeah. Good morning, guys. It's, that was a pretty uneventful night. I just, mined a few pieces of stone and all that. But I'm definitely gonna kill all these cows, and I know that's normally not a great idea, but we're not gonna stay here. And there will definitely be some cows closer to where we live, so I'm not feeling too bad about it. Also, I want to get all of this persimmon, however you pronounce it, because it's just more food, and my inventory's packed. I'm gonna dump some of this stuff into my handy new backpack, because that's exactly what it's for. So yeah, the backpack's like the most useful thing ever. Let's see. I'll drink some more juice. Let's see, I want to get some actual food out of here though. The mushrooms and the soup and my blackberry juice. Where's my blackberry juice? There we go. Take a drink of that. Ooh, this is a nice little area. Look at that. It's got a little waterfall. That's cool. And also there's some sugar cane which I want to grab. But yeah, isn't that awesome? It's just a little waterfall. That's what I'm talking about. It's just like the little things like that I think are pretty cool. Alright, so lots of cows here, which is definitely a good thing. Oh, now I get that achievement. Alright. Whatever. Oh, look, this is like a full-on stream. Ooh, wait, guys. Is that? Yeah, it is. That's a house or something. I want to check that out. Maybe there's food there. I hope there's food there. Ah, this is such a cool little stream. I like it a lot. And also, ooh, this might be a village, guys. That is awesome. It's exactly what I'm looking for. That'll give us a whole bunch of different plants and stuff that we can use. Oh yeah, this is a full legit village, guys. That's awesome. Is there a blacksmith? That's the first question. I don't see a blacksmith. That's unfortunate. But the big thing here is all of this food. So you've got some wheat, which is definitely really good. But they should have like a whole variety of crops here. Okay, these are carrots. Actually, this might just be vanilla crops. I know some of the villages have all of the modded crops. Like, there are so many different types of crops. You can get like radishes and onions and like wild carrots, which are different than regular carrots. But this might just be a vanilla village, and that's okay too. We'll get some potatoes and some wheat. No big deal. A little bit disappointing. I was hoping to get a bigger variety of crops, but that's okay. And no blacksmiths either. But hey, it's still a village, so that's cool. Oh, hey, look. Here's what I'm talking about. There are some modded crops. This is zucchini. Sweet. We can pick up some zucchini for sure. Uh-oh. This could be bad. There's a cave here by this village. I think I'll protect the villagers here, because we definitely don't want any zombies coming up. Although I don't think they can, actually, from right there. Okay, and then there's also some corn, which is a good thing to have as well. And scallions. So yeah, there's all sorts of crops. And hopefully once we collect all these veggies, we can find a few decent sources of food to rotate through. And yeah, eventually we'll get better and better sources of food. Oh hey! Look guys, it's a duck! Hey, Mr. Duck! Okay, I really don't want to kill this duck, but I also need to know what it drops. So, I'm sorry about this, Mr. Ducky. Is that duck meat? It's chicken. Okay. Ducks drop chicken. That makes sense. I guess duck kinda tastes like chicken. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't had duck in a while. Does duck taste like chicken? Let me know in the comments, I guess. So, here's some more of these mushroom gardens. These are thorns. Those hurt you. I don't like those. Ooh, an herb garden. And a textile garden. So all of these different gardens have different types of plants in them. So like this textile garden has, I think the textile gardens have all cotton, which is a good thing. What's this? Ooh, a tropical garden. Ooh, look at that, guys. We got melons. See, that's what I'm talking about. The tropical gardens have like melons and green bean seeds. Let's see, what's in the herb garden? What did we get? We got a tea leaf. And just all sorts of stuff, guys. This is so cool. But I'm running out of space again. So let's open up my backpack. Throw some stuff in. I'm eventually going to throw some of this away, but having that backpack is just super convenient. But unfortunately, it's getting dark again. And, oh no, that's bad. The zombies are going to come. Let's see, we need to protect the village. Actually, you know what? Whoa, chill out, dude. Chill out. Maybe I don't care about the village, to be honest. Like, if all the zombies take over, we can find a witch and make more villagers. It's not the end of the world. Ooh, what's this, though? Ooh, green beans. I don't think I collected green beans. I want all of the different crops, for sure. So yeah, I think I might just let the zombies take this over. I don't actually care that much. That's as mean as that sounds. I think it's true. But I'm actually starving again. Let's see. I'll eat some carrots because why not? And then I'll also eat some steak. No, I can't eat the steak yet. What can I eat? I will eat no, I won't eat the sesame seed in case I can harvest that because I only have one. What can I eat here? Can I eat this mushroom? Yes, I can. Alright. What else? Let's see. I don't want to eat the melons. I want to make melon seeds and start a melon farm. Let's see. I could cook up the potatoes. Also, I still have to wait on the beef jerky. This is tough, guys. This is definitely tough. But I think I'm gonna run in here and cook up some potatoes, so I'll have that as a source of food. And that should be good for now. I also want to get some torches. But yeah, I think this is a good point to wrap up the episode. So thank you guys so much for watching the first episode of Life in the Woods. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'd appreciate your feedback. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day.